Hey there guys, welcome to part 2 of working on my SD40-2. As long as you watch the first one there, you kind of know where we're at. We're just getting ready now to start installing the decoder, which is the DH165AO. And this is the board right here. I'm going to show you what pads we're going to be working with so that I can stay here. Okay, so this is the decoder right here. So, all the wires that are on this train here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they're going to be these ones right here. So there's 1, 2 on each end, 3, 4. They're your track pickups. And then your motor ones, 5, 6. And those ones there, your orange positive for your motors on this one. And then your negative gray wire is going to be on that one. So those are the pads we're going to be using to finally get that up. And I'm going to be able to put that on there, and that should get the train working. We'll be able to use the decoder and maybe do some CV setups there. And then once we get that done, I'm going to be installing the lights. So I've already gone ahead and put resistors on the train there, like on the shell part. All the resistors are kind of hanging off there. You can kind of see them. I put some shrink tubing on there, heat shrink. And then for those ones there, now normally you could use these two here for your front light, these two here for your rear light. However, I'm going to be just using the negative part on either side. So that's the negative for the front, that's the negative for the back. And then for those lights, I'm just going to use that as the positive for both that. The reason being is on Digitrax, this decoder here, if you use these ones here for both positive and negative, from what I understand from Tommy's videos there, they don't put out very much voltage, or as Tommy says, none at all pretty much. So by using this one here, you're going to get some better voltage from that. And then for the function part of it, so I'm going to be hooking my ditch lights up. So this little pad up here is the blue common positive for that. And then this little one here is for your function 1, and that one there's your function 2, and again these would be 3 and 4 if you're going to be doing anything else. But those are the pads I'll be using for this project here. And then of course I'll be putting in my sound bug, which you install underneath, and we'll still go from there. So before putting the board on and starting to get that soldered on, just note that I put some electrical tape across the top there. Due to the fact that this doesn't really clip on, I was thinking once I get everything kind of put together, I'll just probably two-way tape that onto there, and that should hold it pretty nice, or just put some electrical tape around the top of it. Not exactly sure. When we get to that step I'll do that. But I was actually looking at this part here. Now I took that off when I was messing around with the worm gears, and then I ended up putting it back on, but I actually realized after I did put it back on that once I put the shell back on the actual chassis there, there's going to be no room for my speaker box. So I'm actually going to just totally eliminate that. It gets rid of a little bit of weight there, but this literally is just held on with a couple screws. Just like that, and there we go. It's actually a fair bit of weight on that, but no big deal. But I'd rather have some sound than a whole lot of weight. Plus this train does still have a lot of weight on there. It's just definitely a lot heavier at the front end now instead of the back. But once I put the speaker box in there and the shell, now we've got lots of room. So that's what I'm going to do with that. So let's start putting the board on here now. To do this is, there's my one pickup. Yeah, it's literally simple, that easy. Once you have everything tinned and everything, it's just a matter of just applying a bit of heat. There, so with that all hooked up, we should actually have a running train now. This is actually the first time I've ever used one of these boards, so should be able to put that right on the track right now and see how we do. So if we did everything right, turn the track on, already got a address of 03, look at that. And I still hear that squeak a little bit. Okay, so I'm also doing just a little bit of prep work too. We're going to be using the where did I put it? Right here. The small oval, that's the Soundtrack small oval speaker, 810113, and that fits perfectly in here. This is the size of the speaker, and so my speaker wires are going to be in there. So what I did was took my pin vise and I drilled 2 holes right there, so when I desoldered them off this speaker, I could put the speaker wires through the holes and then solder them back onto here. So let's just get that done. There's one orange positive. So there we go. They're only tiny little wires, so it doesn't really take all that much to get these through. Oh, I guess I should see which side the positive is going to sit on. The positive is going to sit on that side, so we'll put it through here. There we go. 1, 2. There we go. And then we'll just solder them back. There we go. Now all I have to do is just feed the wires back through the box. There we go. Lines all up nice, just feed them through, don't pull them too hard. Just feed as you go, and then this speaker will just snap right in there, just like so. There we go. Now we've got that speaker on that sound bug there, and that's going to sound pretty nice. Okay, so as you can see, I actually got a little ahead of myself. So where we left off was, it's been a couple days and I had it sitting there, so I played with it a little bit, and basically the only thing I did was I got all the board installed and I hooked up the lights. I took the sound bug and installed the sound bug on the board. Got everything all installed there, put the shell back on, and this is exactly where I'm at right now. As you can see, the lights there are working on the front end there, the ditch lights. I'm going to turn it around here. First I'll just show you, like you can see that I don't have the sound on right now, but this thing rolls really nice. You don't even hear it. There's no gear noise, there's no squeaks, there's no nothing. It just goes forward really nicely. I have my momentum there all set to 40s. I have my CV3 and CV4 set to 40, and that's pretty much the only changes I did. On sound, Decoder Pro, I ended up just using the speed table there and doing a really slow curve. But here, we'll just bring it back here. This thing is running really nice. You can see the light there on the back is working now. So yeah, I'm really happy. I'm glad we took the time to look at it and see what was going on. This train will not be for sale. I'm very happy with it. The board, the DH165AO with the sound bug, I highly recommend it. It's a great board. It runs really nice. Let's turn some sound here. Now, I haven't put a sound on here yet. I'll be going through Sound Loader. I'll be putting a new project, a sound project on this. This is just the sound that comes with it. It's your very basic Digitrax sucky sounds, but here, if I can show you, hopefully the camera will pick it up. I'll just shorten the track here a little bit, and I'll show you what I meant by the different colors in the lights on the front. So you can see that the top light there is nice clear white, and then the ditch lights there are glowing nice and yellow. But I do have it so when you hit the horn, it's flashing back and forth there. Now, I probably hooked up the ditch lights a little incorrectly. I mean, I used F1, F2 to be able to even have that function. However, CN locos realistically don't have the flashing ditch lights, so that's not prototypical. However, the way I have it hooked up now is they would only come on if I had the bell flashing. I'm sure there's some CVs I could change. I've been trying to get some answers, trying to figure out how to change those CVs, because I've been playing with it and I couldn't figure it out. But because I want to be able to turn them off independently as well and still be able to leave the light on, and right now they all just shut off at the same time there. So anyways, that's this project pretty much completed. The only thing I have left to do is I got to put the couplers back on. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to swap them out with some KDs. I'll put some KD number 5s on those, put that back in, then put the front railing back on, and we're good to go. This project will be completed. So thanks for watching this project. Any questions, let me know.